1-1.
All right, I do.
Live.
Live.
Boys, I think Luton might stay up.
They're both them
I
though.
don't think they will.
Nah, they're on 41 points
Right,
now.
I'm gonna do a pro. Will you both do a promo video for me? Well, if
I can't because I'm on my phone and I'm streaming on the thing.
Alright. We are now live on YouTube for the Swansea versus Birmingham preview with the boys. They're there, and there's Curtis. He's making his first appearance on the live streams. So come and join us on the Malia City Vlogs channel, and yeah, let's get into it. Santa,
No.
the comments are on. All right, Ollie's vlogs. How are you, mate?
Right, Ollie.
Yeah. We'll wait for some more people to join the stream, and we'll get into it, shall we, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
3 legends on one screen.
You excited for tomorrow, Em? You excited for the game?
Yeah.
The games are coming. The games are coming so quick now, aren't they?
Yeah. They are.
We got Nottingham next week. Is it Wednesday again?
Yeah.
And
then we got Reading on the 22nd, don't we?
Yeah, so 2 weeks today, the season. This is the last game of the season.
Yeah, well,
which is mad. No, 2 weeks. Sorry, 2 weeks tomorrow. 2 weeks tomorrow.
Yeah. Hello to Lewis EFC. I'm assuming he's an Everton fan.
Yeah, right, Lewis.
Yeah.
Hello.
So anyone doesn't know, this is Reese and this is Curtis. One is good, one is absolutely shit. I'm talking to you in the middle. Joking, but yeah, yeah, boys, we're just here to talk about the game for a bit tomorrow. Obviously, they've uploaded previews. I haven't. I'm so inconsistent with previews, honestly. Yeah, it should be good today. Boys, let's get your thoughts in first, then, shall we? Who wants to go first?
You go first.
All right. Yeah, like I said in my preview, I think it'll be a hard game. You know, Birmingham are winless in 10 games, but the last performance against Fulham was much better than their 3-0 defeat at Huddersfield. But at the end of the day, you know, Birmingham, they do have some good players. Jeremy Bella, Bellingham, Hogan and Jukovic are really good strikers at this level.
1-0 up, apparently. Yeah, they are. Volks.
No.
Volks. Shit.
Bastard. Right, playoffs are gone. The preview's ending. Thanks for joining. No, but yeah, it's going to be an important game, and that's what I've got to say about the game so far, Curtis.
Yeah, Curtis.
Yeah, well, I got to say, Birmingham got some good players. They've got Gary Gardner's also another good midfielder. He scored 2 against Hull where they drew 3-3. And Jude Bellingham's the main man to watch. He's going to Dortmund, I think, this summer, isn't he?
Yeah. About 30 million. Is it?
Yeah. Scott Hogan, he scored against us earlier this season as well when he was at Stoke.
Yeah. Any other key threats? For me,
I think Pedersen as well.
Scott Hogan, Pedersen.
Jukovic is another one as well.
Famous Jukovic.
Jukovic.
Yeah, Jukovic. Yeah.
He's hard to pronounce, he is.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, Lee, I don't really rate Lee Camp, you know. Against us in August, he pulled off some good saves, but, you know, as we've seen in August, if you watch Bish's vlog, you know that when Camp came out of his box, he was like, Lee Camp, I told you was shit. Do you remember that? I don't rate him, but personally for me, what I'd say is, like, first half against Birmingham, we were slow, weren't we? And second half, there was a lot of pace. You know, Van der Horn was getting interception. Selena obviously scored. So if we can, you know, attack Birmingham with some real pace tomorrow evening, I think we'll get some real pleasure out of the game.
Yeah.
The Kaiser won it. I don't know what I know.
Yeah, and
so
we need to stop in the middle of the time.
What a goal! I'm sorry. Will Vokes probably just scored one of the goals of the season. What a goal! Just dipped the keeper. Right, sorry, Curtis. Sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, well, we need to stop playing through the middle all the time. We need to start using wingers.
Yeah.
Because, like, when we passed on the wing to Jake Bidwell, we won a penalty, didn't we? And He
Yeah.
came from his cross.
Because like
Not
obviously
doing that often.
Gary Monk was really angry at Adam Reach on the weekend.
And I think the wing backs had a massive plaudits of that's why we won the game. You know, Bidwell had the assist for he won cross-train for Roberts. And the good thing I like about Roberts is I think we've seen this last year under Potter. In this wing back role, he gets forward a lot and he gives that extra body in attack, so he can really help us going forward. And hopefully we can see the best of Connor Roberts now the last couple of games in this position.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what are your predicted lineups tomorrow, boys? Obviously we've won. We won on Sunday, and obviously I don't think many of us would be wanted to change the squad ever so drastically as we did win. But what I will say is I will make one change to my side, but I'll let you two say your lineups first. Go on.
Yeah, I'll let Curtis go first.
Yeah.
Should I say my lineup now?
Yeah.
All right. So Woodman in goal. I'll have Bidwell left back. I keep Guehi in centre back. Guehi had a good game on Sunday.
Yeah.
Would you risk starting Van der Horn or not?
It's up to you. It's your lineup. We'll say ours.
Your lineup.
Could do. Yeah, we could go with Van der Horn. Maybe Norton right back. Fulton in defensive midfielder for a bit of strength. Grimes in the other defensive midfielder. Gallagher attacking midfielder. AU on one wing. Roberts on the other wing, and Brewster up top.
So is that a 5 at the back system, or is that 4 at the back?
4 at the back. Roberts seems
See, I'd go 5 at the back, but it is his team, so.
Because Roberts, he played on the wing against Wigan, and he got the assist to Surridge, didn't he?
Yeah, I'll go 5-3-2, and then when going forward, it'll go to a 4-5-2. In goals, Woodman. Wing backs go Roberts and Bidwell. Back three, I'd bring in Cabango for Routledge, Guehi and Norton. Midfielders then Gallagher, Grimes and Fulton, and up front Brewster and AU. The only reason why I'm going to go Cabango in is I don't think Van der Horn will be fit enough to start. And Bidwell left wing back, he did really well, and Routledge had a very, very poor game for his standards. So I think having Bidwell as a left wing back, getting up and down the pitch, same with Roberts, and I think he was excellent. Norton experienced as ever, and I think Cabango will have enough presence to bring in a thing. But I would go Van der Horn, but bring him on with 20 minutes to go, similar to the game against Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah. Like you said, Bish, it's one step at a time for Van der Horn, but I think he'll be wanting to get some minutes under his belt. But this is what I'd go for. I'll go with the same formation as you, Reese. I'll go Woodman in goal, wing backs, Bidwell and Roberts, as you said. I'll go with Van der Horn, Guehi, and I'd say Norton. And then centre midfields, Fulton, Grimes, and Gallagher, and Brewster and IU. Yeah. So
they did have a little knock in his arm, but it doesn't seem to be serious. So that's a good part.
Yeah. Did Cooper do a press conference today? Yeah.
I don't think he did.
Oh, is he?
Because he would have done one by now.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really see them.
Yes! Danny Graham scored 1-1. Yes! Danny Graham scored. You Jack bastard!
Before I judge anything.
Danny Graham! What a fucking legend! Danny Graham, I'm not even lying. Danny Graham scored this on Sky Sports. Come on, Danny. He locked offside. Danny Graham scored this 1-1.
Danny Graham scoring against the fucking
swim away.
I'm not. They've scored. Yes! Come on! Yes!
Danny Graham. Yes. I think it was Danny Graham.
Yes. Get in. Come on. Danny Graham.
We said we're a legend.
I was on my knees for him to score, and he did.
Back onto the preview.
Yeah, back to it now.
If anyone's wondering why we want Cardiff to lose, basically they're 4 points ahead of us. If they win, they'll go 7.
but if they draw, they'll go 5. So realistically, and Derby are going to lose tomorrow, fingers crossed, to West Brom. So
let's just hope the results stay the same way.
But yeah, we need to win though. We need to win more than importantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's all right cheering now, but tomorrow, Swans wouldn't
It's going to
surprise
be
me.
so much pressure on us tomorrow.
Exactly. Well, Birmingham are fighting against relegation and they want to get 3 points themselves. And you know what we're like against teams that have got.
But the thing is, I don't think Birmingham will go down.
That's the problem, isn't it?
They're only 5 points above the relegation zone, though.
Yeah, but
like
there's much more clubs that could go down. It is a possibility. But well,
I don't know, because under Pep Clotted, like I was saying, 10 games out of win, they're playing quite poor football. And, if we're only 4 points off the playoffs, and I think we're out of the playoffs, but if some people still think we are, then surely Birmingham's still in the relegation fight because there's only 1 point more. So
I still think we're in there. Courtesy Mike's muted.
2-1 Cardiff.
What?
Oh, nah, joking.
You trolled us again.
Do you think Bruce will be fit tomorrow? Because obviously Brewster went off late on against Sheffield Wednesday.
I reckon so.
I reckon so. Yeah.
If we're fit enough tomorrow, then we could potentially play up top of who's going to be playing a wing, or we might have to play Cullen up top, give Cullen a chance. But I'm hoping Brewster's fit.
Mute your phone.
All right.
God, someone's popular tonight. He's probably got Selena texting in the lineup.
No.
He's like Kenny
Dalglish. Actually, on the topic of Burst and Selena, do you believe what Cooper said? Obviously, Cooper was saying he's got no problem with Selena. Do you believe what Cooper's saying, or do you think it's more of to stop the fans talking?
I don't know. I'm half and half, to be
I
honest.
trust Cooper personally.
Yeah, I do trust Cooper.
Yeah.
He was linked to Bristol.
But speaking of, yes, I was going to get onto that. Speaking of C. Cooper, what are your thoughts on the links of Bristol City?
It's a load of nonsense, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon it's a load of nonsense. But
he better not leave, because Cooper's one of my favourite managers. I love Cooper.
Yeah, but who would you get to replace him?
I seen someone on Twitter saying Lee Johnson's a good manager. Shut up. Lee Johnson's absolutely atrocious. He is atrocious. No, I'm not making fun of his height, but he's such a small, cocky man.
Yeah.
And I never forget Bristol City away. Remember his reaction when Bidwell made that tackle?
I know. He's part of the reason why Bidwell.
We were the dominant side.
Yeah.
Tony Harrington, the English Bobby Madley.
Yeah. Oh, do you see my rage on him at Rotherham as well as Bristol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
No. The referee tomorrow, Gillett, the Australian fraud. Not happy.
Yeah, I reckon Curtis should do ranking referees.
Oh yeah.
They'd all be in the bottom tier. They'd all be in the bottom tier.
Video.
No, but I'm not going to repeat what I said about Gillett, but I think you'll remember what I said in my Derby vlog, and I don't. I still stick by it. I swear, every time we play him, someone brings that clip up on Twitter.
This will happen now. I bet Jukovic will go down easy in the box without players touching it, and Jack will probably say, "That's a penalty, mate." Probably will. Because think of Jayden Bogle as well at Derby.
But what happened when that penalty got given?
Oh, Woodman saved it.
Yeah.
And a fun thing about Gillett, he's refereed us 3 times. Last season away to Blackburn Rovers, 2-2 draw. Derby County away this year, 0-0. And Huddersfield away, 1-1. So funny enough, he's refed us all at times away and again tomorrow, and they've all been draws.
Yeah, so but he sent someone off against us, didn't he? Caliber.
Oh, that was never a red, though. Bias dived.
Yeah, Trevor Chalobah, wasn't it?
Yeah,
never a red card.
Yeah, but what are your thoughts on what are your thoughts on the current situation? Who do you think is still in the playoff race right now? Because I'm hearing some people saying, "Oh, Swans are out of it. We're not going to get it." I think we aren't going to get it, but I still I still refuse to believe that we're not in the race. I still...
Exactly. But
yeah.
We need to get the 3 points, though.
You look a little bit down now, Bish. What's going on?
No, I'm just saying, realistically, technically we are in the race, but we're not in the race, if you get what I'm saying. Like, technically we are, but realistically we're not going to get it. But
yeah,
technically,
more than it was, yeah.
Realistically, the only teams going to get the playoffs is us, Derby and Cardiff. Because behind us, Millwall are 5 points.
Run in, so they could creep in there a little bit.
Realistically, though, I think 6 spots going to go to Derby. I think they've got good momentum at the moment.
Cardiff got under pressure, I think. Cardiff
apparently they've got a good record in West Brom.
Yeah, they got West Brom tomorrow, but
also Cardiff are playing Friday night against Fulham. So
okay, well, one today it's Nottingham Forest. I say whenever it's mathematically over, I'll stop believing. Can you see the comments?
Yeah, if I go on chat and click live comments, but then I can't see him. I'm not watching the Cardiff game. I've got Sky Sports on.
But yeah, what are your thoughts on Pep Clotet? What do you think?
I think he's an absolute fraud. I think he's.
Well,
I think he's joking.
Yeah,
he's inexperienced, in my opinion. Like, he's more of an assistant manager, like Paul Clement.
Yeah, Cardiff are still going to play Derby as well, and that's the same weekend that we played Bristol. When do they have them?
It's the same day we're playing Forest.
Oh, is it?
Oh, so that's quite the thing, because both of our rivals are playing each other, and then Swans v Forest.
Yeah, I think we're playing the day after them. I think.
Yeah, but yeah. So
yeah, like
realistically, if any Birmingham fans are watching by here, do you want to give our key players a mention? If any Birmingham fans are watching right now,
I think we should give 3 players, and we all do 1 each.
Yes.
And reason why. So Marley, you go first.
As I'm right, so 3 key players. Andre Ayew, 12. Is it 14 goals this season?
15, I think.
15 goals.
In all competitions.
All competitions, that's right. Northampton. Ryan Brewster, obviously.
When he equalised.
That's a personal favourite of mine, Fishes. But I think Ryan Brewster as well. I think he's got 8 goals now in like 15 appearances. 15, 16 appearances. Yeah. And my favourite player at the minute, Conor Gallagher. He's good.
A lot of fans have been saying he's been poor recently.
I was speaking to
he's got a lot of this.
I was speaking to Chris Rue, and he said that Conor Gallagher is probably one of the best midfielders we'll get at this point in situation.
Thing is with Gallagher, I think he's played a lot of football this season for Charlton and Swans. So if we do rest him tomorrow, you could bring in a Danda, a Selena, and I wouldn't be against that because, you know, Gallagher, we've got 2 big games next week against Leeds and Forest as well. So you're going to ask a lot of Conor, who's played a lot of football. So if we make a change there, but the 3 players I would potentially mention, it's going to be a quite straight. I'm going to go for Connor Roberts as one of our key players for this game anyway. I think in this wing-back role, we're more likely going to play. I think he's probably one of our most dangerous players in this role. I think attackingly, he's really good again, in like we've seen again in the penalty box. He's got a few good goals as well last season, doing that QPR home especially. Second player I will probably mention is going to be Jay Fulton. I think he's probably one of the most underrated championship midfielders in the league. He can score a goal now and again, but I think the work he does, you know, he picks up a yellow card once in a while for, you know, a tactical foul, which you've got to see it in. Third key player, I'm gonna go for Mark Geehee. I know I've not been a big fan of him, and you've seen my Swans ranking videos, but I think, you know, in this role he's playing, he's got a lot of cover, and I think he's quite a big boy as well. So We've seen a few blocks from him Sheffield Wednesday. So yeah, they're my three key players.
Jevs?
So Andre is definitely one of my one of our key players. Well, Matt Grimes, although he was poor for 2 goals we conceded since the resume started, but he can be capable of key passes.
Yeah.
And maybe another player who's quite key is Jay Fulton. He's tall and he's strong, and
as
he's a player that we need
Fish was saying in the group chat today, he's probably one of the most consistent players in terms of strength and getting on the ball, maintaining possession in the middle of the field, and that's what you ask in a midfielder or a centre defensive midfielder, where we want Jay to play realistically. But I think, I know you rate him highly, Bish.
I was going to say, I thought Sunday was probably one of his most porous games for Swansea. He picked up a yellow card in the first half, and when you pick up a yellow card, you've got to be careful, and that's one thing with Fulton. I don't think I've seen him have a red card for the Swans. And unlike Tom Carroll early on the season, Carroll picked up a yellow card early, and Carroll, he doesn't know how to. Well, he doesn't put in a tackle anyway because he's a bit of a shithouse, to be honest. But Carroll, he doesn't know the techniques of how not to get a yellow, when he's on a yellow. And Fulton, I think he's done that skill very well.
Yeah. What do you want to football wise and tactics? What do you want to see tomorrow night?
I want to see us defensively quite strong. So just similar to Sheffield Wednesday. I thought second half against Sheffield Wednesday, it was disappointing to concede, but Bruce had a great chance to make it 3-0 and put the game to bed. So just want to see us strong defensively, going through the stages of midfield, and having some shots at goal from outside the box. Because like we've seen, I'm not too sure who had the shot, but I think it was Ayoub from a free kick. It was a pretty poor effort for a free kick, but the keeper parried it. So it doesn't have to be the best free kick in the world, but just get it on target and you don't know what could happen.
Yeah. Kurt, that's what you expecting for tomorrow.
Exactly. I'm hoping that we play like we did against Middlesbrough for the whole 90 minutes, because we dominated the whole game.
Yeah.
And we were very clinical.
What I want to see tomorrow is us not being afraid to go forward. Like against Middlesbrough, I think, as Curtis mentioned,
exactly, I agree.
We dominated throughout the whole 90 minutes. Perhaps not much through the second half, but I can see us really, really going for it. As the score right now is, I believe you got up there, Bish. Is it still 1-1?
Yeah, it's still 1-1. So that means Cardiff will be 5 points ahead of us, which, win tomorrow is 2 points.
Yeah. And then they got Fulham. So
yeah, and we've got Leeds, and I don't want to jinx it.
Poor record in South Wales, but we'll get on to that sooner or later.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, I don't want to see us being afraid to go forward. If we're on a good counter attack, I don't want to see us passing back to our defenders. I want us to see us getting up the field and really pressurising the Birmingham tomorrow, because there are some leaky defences in that Birmingham team, such as Harley Dean. He hasn't been the most consistent this season. But I can really see us really pushing forward and getting into this Birmingham side. I know Scott Hogan's a really clinical striker, so we're going to have to look out for him. But I really want to see us move forward, counter, pressure. I want to see Brewster and Ayew really getting involved right from the off. I want to see us really pushing it. So that's what I expect from tomorrow. I want to know your thoughts on Scott Hogan. Will he bring? We need to have more shots. Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Hogan.
Yeah, James Peach is in here, guys.
Right, James.
All right. Not like passing around the box. Yeah, we can't be afraid to take shots either.
No.
And the talisman. Tomorrow. Well, yeah, go on.
I was going to say, especially with Lee Camping goal, I do not rate him at all. I think he's
probably one of the worst keepers in the league. Is he?
I think he's one of the worst keepers in the league. He's the one thing about Lee Camp though is he knows how to save a penalty. He's quite good at saving penalties, and like you were saying about, like you were saying about Scott Hogan. Scored against us earlier on in the season against Stoke, and I think he could be a big danger man if he's given a chance.
Yeah. What if? Yeah, as I was saying, do you think Hogan is probably one of the biggest threats tomorrow in terms of them going forward? Because they will bring a really, really clinical attacking team. And especially with the likes of Jeremy Bell on the midfield, we want to see Roberts really being consistent on the right-hand side if he wants to deal with Jeremy Bella. And we need to see Marky getting some tackles in. I want to see him pressure, like making those blocks if they are going to be taking shots at us. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to see tomorrow. So who do you think, who's the most underrated player in terms of what they can bring to the Swansea team? And who do you think will be up there for Birmingham, really? Who really gives 100%? I'll go first, right? I'll say Mac Grimes. I know I didn't really rate him earlier on in the season, but yeah, I stand to like him now. So, Bish?
Sorry, I've just got a bit distracted. Still 1-1 in the commentating or something. No, but I was going to say, not going on to Birmingham yet, but like they're most underrated player. But I think for Swansea, I think it's got to be Connor Roberts. I know, he's not been good this year. I know I've publicly said him a few times, but especially because I think we're going to stick with this system for the rest of the season. I think, this is Roberts' time to really show how good he was, especially last season. So I'd go for Connor Roberts.
I think the right wing backs are more suitable for him at the minute.
So, like, if we have Cooper next season, then would you play like the 5-back formation?
Yes. I think we got.
Yeah,
I think we still got the team.
Wednesday we won.
Yeah, I can really see
that formation. I think is quite useful.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think of the 5-at-the-back formation?
It's all right for the last couple of games of the season because we've got some really tough teams, so we're going to have to be strong defensively. But next season, the likes of Christopher Peterson, Barry Mackay, Joel Osoro, these are majority wingers. So there's 3 wingers coming back. John, who can be wing back, but you've got 3 wingers there. You've got Garrick, who's going to come back as well. So you've got 4 wingers there.
Oh, yeah, this is last game of suspension, isn't it?
So are these wingers really going to fit into the system? I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's gone black screen a minute. There he is.
He's going on a tour around his house, isn't he?
Yeah, I know he is. Kurt, where are you off? I think it's frozen. But who do you think is Birmingham's most underrated player?
I just gone upstairs. I have.
Oh, have you? Yeah, who do you think is Birmingham's most underrated threat? Then, Bish.
His face. Most underrated Birmingham. I'll probably go Jeremy Bell.
It's 2-1.
I'd probably go Jeremy Bell. I think he's a very good player for Cardiff. For Birmingham, I think, sometimes he's on the bench, and then when he comes on, he makes a massive impact. So I'll go Jeremy Bell. What about you, Marley?
I'll go a man called Dan Crowley.
Oh, that's a good shout. He's a very good creative player.
Yeah, Dan Crowley likes to get forward. I don't know what's happening to Kurt this year, but hang on.
He's having a mare.
He's having a mare today. There he is. Hi, Kurt.
I don't think his Wi-Fi is the strongest.
What?
Unlike Mark Behe against Sheffield Wednesday, his Wi-Fi is not strong.
I don't think there is 2-1 Cardiff.
It is. I think I checked on it is, sadly.
Bastard hell.
Danny. Oh, so Kurt, we were talking about underrated threats. Who's your most underrated threat in terms of Swans and Birmingham?
Well, for Birmingham, Lucas Jukowicz. Because he's due a goal, he is, in a moment.
Yeah.
And probably Matt Grimes for Swans.
Yeah, I said Matt Grimes, but I said Dan Crowley instead of what's his face? Lucas Jukowicz.
Yeah.
What's happening to your Wi-Fi here, Kurt?
I don't know.
His Wi-Fi is shocking.
I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Tell your Wi-Fi if he doesn't sort it out,
bell refs.
Yeah. Referee will send him off. Get a new one on. There's one person in here. I don't know who it is. How many likes are on? Anyway, how many likes are on? But what is your score prediction anyway, boys?
I reckon 2-1 Swans.
2-1 Swans? There's one person in here.
Yeah. I reckon Rhea and Bruce will get both goals for us. And I reckon Jude for Birmingham.
Yeah. Bish, score prediction?
I'm going to be a bit more negative. Usually, when I'm a bit more negative, we somehow seem to get some sort of result. It worked. It worked against Millwall to get a point. Worked against Middlesbrough. Right, but funny enough, we played 4 games, didn't we?
Yeah.
And the 3 times I've been negative, we've got a positive result. Mm-hmm. And the 1 time I've been positive, we've had a negative result. So the only time I've predicted us to win since lockdown was Luton, and we lost. So, like I said, I'm going to predict us to lose or draw every single game until the rest of the season because it just seems to work. So I think Birmingham's winless run will continue, but I think our run won't continue. So I'll go 1-1. I'll go for Birmingham. I'll go for... I can't remember who I said in my preview. Scott Hogan, sorry. And for Swansea, I'll go for Rhian Brewster.
My score prediction is what everyone wants to hear. Let me just get my laptop charger. My score prediction, guys, is going to be a 2-1 Swans win. I predicted last week against Sheffield Wednesday. And
same as me, is it?
Yeah. And this time I'm going to go with Brewster and Gallagher. 2-1. 2-2. Blackburn. Yes!
Cool.
Really?
Yes. Come on.
It's too easy, lads. It's too easy.
What the fuck?
I've thrown in the fishing rod and I've got the bait.
What?
I got confused, Curtis.
Curtis, they haven't scored. Look at this.
What?
I can't do it properly.
Oh, Blackburn haven't scored.
Wow.
Yeah, but
why?
But yeah, 2-1 Swans, Brewster and Gallagher, and for Birmingham City, Jude Bellingham. So, boys, that's going to be the end of the live preview. Hope you enjoyed.
Thanks for having me on.
Subscribe to the TheTrueJack and Swans Away Trains. And subscribe to me. Road to 900 is on. Road to 900 is on. Boys, thank you for coming on on short notice.
No, that's right.
Yeah, cheers. Maybe we can do this for Leeds. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, and obviously, me and you both like tomorrow.
Yeah, so, and then go and check out Curtis, his channel, and yeah, cheers.